Mike. Mike on the mic.
All right, so got another episode of Mike on the Mic. Mike Martinez, He's done with his martinis. He's now moving on to
Coors Light.
Coors Light. So Mark Mark
Mango Weizen from
Cold Street Brewery. Go check it out. Take a picture.
It'll
take a lot.
How much is it? What's the
VIP treatment? You get $1 off your drink, plus for a growler, 15% off your growler.
Boom.
And you're supporting local.
Yes.
Hey, so Jalen asked a question. She goes, "Hey, Dad, can I do fantasy football?" It's like he said it's a little too late. Now, we're not being sponsored by this, but I wanted to share this. You can go and join any random Yahoo League. Right now, there's a Yahoo League where you were given like $20, not real dollars, but $20. And like Mike Evans might be worth $3, and Russell Wilson's worth like $8. Basically, but
Terry McLaurin's worth $30 in a $20 league.
30 cents.
$30 in a $20 league. Win you a game.
Gosh, so mad at that. And then I benched Ridley.
I
should have learned from week 1. And then week 2, I'm like, nah, who needs that?
Any Atlanta Falcons receiver right now.
I am playing Ridley, even if Ridley is knocked unconscious and retires halfway through the season.
They're going to throw like
I'm still starting
400 yards a game and never win one.
That's insane.
The Atlanta Falcons.
But anyway, you can do that, right? You can go and make your team each week. It's an each week thing. But you got to spend, you can't overspend. You can't go over that $20. So you got to fill out your roster, and then you're going up against other people. So what you're trying to do is build the perfect roster for the least amount of money that's going to make the most points.
Sounds like what I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Are you 2-0?
2-0.
I'm 0-2.
2-0.
I'm going to be. I played against a guy I can't talk about on our podcast, but I woke up this morning and I was just like going through stuff. I'm like, wait, I didn't know he had a guy playing 8.9. Who's 8.9? And I was like, was that a tight end? Was that his running back?
Or tight end?
No. It was his quarterback. He played Gardner Minshew.
And he's also 0-2.
Yeah, he's going to be 0-3. I could bench the rest of my players and probably beat him.
Classic.
You know, he benched Tannehill after riding Tannehill like he's the third greatest quarterback in the league last year.
There's nothing that I want more than this man to go 0-13. Honestly, there's nothing that I would. There's a lot of things I would love to see, and that is what that like the 7 wonders of the world. That would be that
would be great. I don't know. I think there's another guy that usually wins who made a great picture of himself, looking like Jordan. With all those rings.
But you know what? Yeah, he had a killer week, man.
Dude, unbelievable.
183 points.
So last year, I had Lamar and Mark Ingram, and they were like a good tandem.
2 mistakes.
No, they were great. I got to the playoffs last year. Got to the playoffs and all that.
Lamer.
But what I'm saying is, he's doing the same thing with Russell Wilson and Chris Carson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gosh, that's such a smart idea.
Russell is like on such a tear right now.
It's incredible.
That it's like, if it's sustainable, I want it to be. Like, I will gladly give the championship to that person if we win the Super Bowl.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Like, if Russell stays on the path he's on, I will gladly hand over whatever money is to get that Super Bowl.
Absolutely. And how everyone is talking more about Cam Newton than they are about friggin' Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Cam Newton lost. Oh, but he's looking so good. He's looking so good. Yeah, when you're 8 foot tall.
Hey, so does Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan.
I mean, he's 0-2.
Yeah, throw some. He's throwing for like 1,000 yards already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also not won a game.
No, I know, and that's why you would never consider him to being the best quarterback, even though he's done all these great stats. Because,
okay, here's an honest question about Cam Newton: how many teeth are in that guy's face?
That's a question for you, Addy. Real quick, how many?
If you had to guess,
how many do you think?
How many teeth are in Cam Newton's mouth? Take a guess. 30. 30 sounds right.
I think you're right on the 30.
I think 36 sounds right. maybe 50. I'm pretty sure he has like 2 sets, like a shark.
When,
It's ridiculous.
when did you?
Have you seen how many teeth are in that guy's mouth?
Mike, you're killing me.
It's ridiculous.
All right. So
hey, Google how many teeth are in Cam Newton's mouth. It's gonna be like 70.
Just the shark.
Yeah. It's out of control.
Social dilemma, guys. Let's hold off. You might be getting some Cam Newton jerseys sent to you in the mail. Ads all day for Cam Newton. Not worth it.
Anyway,
not worth it.
A little out there.
So fantasy football. Do we want to talk about the like? Do you feel good that Mark Andrews is not playing well? I think last week he got
so
like
well the first week.
Yeah, but then last week he got 3.8.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Good.
Because it went to the person who just if it was anybody else I'd feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
But the fact they spent like $23.
Yeah.
And then I love it.
So here's a little strategic tip for you guys out there that are in fantasy football. If you're a part of an auction draft league, immediately volunteer to be the guy that does the math. Because what you can do is it's like geoeconomics, geopolitics. You can get in there and you can manipulate other people's budgets by telling them falsely what they actually are. And then by halfway through go, whoops, I think I've been doing the math this entire So they've been overbidding. But what you've done is you've also kind of put a little stranglehold on the rest of their purchasing.
So bad.
And so you've painted them into the corner. At the very beginning, you're their best friend. You're telling them they got all this money, and then halfway through, you're like, oh wait, let's just double check these records. Next thing you know, it's they don't have that much, and now they're stuck.
I got it kind of bad. Like I didn't get one player.
Yeah.
The other person.
The other person.
That was like, I have $8 to cover 7 spots now.
How's he doing, by the way? I don't think he's doing too well.
Show me your TDs.
Yeah, show me your TDs. Well, he also played against the one guy
183 points.
Who got absolutely clobbered. That is not my fault.
But I think Kamara did pretty good for him. But,
yeah, he did come back a little bit. Yeah, that was a bad.
I'm playing Streamweaver this week.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what are you guys projected for?
I don't know. I honestly am at the point like I feel like my wide receiver core.
Oh, he won. Show me your TDs won. He's 1-1.
He's 1-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't feel bad for him anymore.
But like my projections this week, I think I projected to win, but I don't believe it.
Let's take a look.
Because Thielen had such a bad week last week. Like unless I don't know. Like my wide receiver core is tough.
Wow. You're already out. I mean, unless he's got somebody who's out right now. I don't think he does.
No.
Yeah, you're nice. Congratulations on going 3-0.
Whatever.
Way to go.
No, I don't know.
You did it.
My wide receiver core is tough, man. I'm hanging on by a thread there. Galladay, I don't know if he's ever going to play football again.
He's doubtful, but he's coming back.
I'm going to throw well, let's not forget I traded Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
For Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Kenny Galladay.
But who else did you give up? Because actually I was telling this trade, by the way. Robert Woods. So I was telling this trade exactly, actually, to Craig and Corey Bentley. And then you'll hear this. It's on the other one when you listen to it. But we were talking about your trade and how they've been doing their fantasy league since 2005.
Yeah.
And they used to do where trades would be like a 2-day delay like we do.
Right.
And that people would vote on them. And then they were like, no, people are adults. And if they agree on it, it should be immediate. So in fact, they had people when they would trade, it would be like, 5 minutes before kickoff, they'd do this quick trade. They wouldn't have to wait 2 days for processing.
Well,
it was immediate.
Here's the thing, and we saw this year, and it's no I'm not trying to call anybody out, but you have people who didn't know who players were.
Right.
They literally were like, I looked at this player and they had 0 points last year. Like, yeah, because they were in college.
Yeah.
Like they weren't even in the NFL last year.
Had no point. Yeah.
Yeah.
He still had no points.
Yeah, like, you know, I 100% agree. He had 0 points in the NFL, but he did pretty well at LSU.
Right.
Like, so I just, you know, I think it depends on your league and what you're doing, but I wholeheartedly agree. Like, look, unless there's some like obvious collusion,
Right.
or someone obviously they're doing a fire sale, not that I've ever seen that before,
Right.
but
And that worked. That trade worked out for you.
it did. Now I got Hilaire,
Dude.
I got Galladay, but
You know how mad you would be
if I had McCaffrey right now,
if everyone vetoed it
oh,
and you had been like,
that's what happened last year.
oh, yeah, there was.
I lost 2 games because they vetoed a trade.
That's right. This does sound like deja vu. You did. I forget who it was for, though. Do you
There's
remember?
like a Dalvin Cook and a.
It was with Adam. It was Aaron Jones. No, wait.
No, that was a different one. It was with Kyle at the end of the year, or Kyle, KP, end of the year, and I traded him Dalvin Cook for somebody else, Melvin Gordon,
Yes. Yes.
and everybody vetoed
it,
and then Melvin Gordon outscored Dalvin Cook the last 2 games,
Yeah.
and would have won me 2 weeks,
Yeah.
but it got vetoed.
Yeah. And just imagine if people said no to this McCaffrey one. McCaffrey's now injured.
Dude, I was pissed when they were all saying no.
This time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I had your back. I even told him, I said, guys, listen, he might be thinking also, I'm going to gamble a little bit. We know McCaffrey, you know, he's going to be a high scorer, but this guy could equally be maybe off, even if he's off by like, let's say 5 points. Is Mike going to Mike can keep Edwards Hilaire for like $28
Right.
for the next year, and who could at that point be being bought at $60,
And if you looked at my receiving core at that time too, I had Woods, Robert Woods, I had Terry McLaurin, I had who else? But Marquise Brown.
Oh yeah,
I needed receivers. So in my head, I'm like, if I can offload McCaffrey for Hilaire and Galladay,
yeah,
I feel like that's a pretty decent move for my team.
right.
And that's the part where I was like, when people were like, "Oh, who is this guy? Like, there's no way, blah blah blah. I'm gonna veto." And I'm like, "Go read something,
Right.
But before you veto, at least do
Right.
a little bit of, give me a little bit of help here."
Go to the CDC website.
Yeah, CDC.
Go check out what Edwards Hilaire did last year. Oh
Yeah.
wait, CDC's reporting he was in college. That's why he's got 0.0.
Yep. And then go to jinslee.com and check out the stats there.
They cross-reference that with MikeMartinez.com. .org.
.org. I'm definitely an organization.
Tax-free.
Yeah. LLC.
I searched it and
Oh, that makes sense. If I was
Jalen, how many teeth does Cam Newton have?
I searched it.
That's good.
Oh.
Yeah, if I was a dentist or dental, like if I was a
were in the
floss
dental
manufacturer,
game.
oh yeah, I would be
Yeah.
like, okay, Cam's my guy.
I got like 50 teeth to floss here.
Well, I'm not saying if I was a dentist, I'd hate him. I'm like, I'd be here for half an hour.
No, that's money.
No, well, maybe that is
Yeah.
money. That is money. But I'm talking like if I was like doing a spokesperson thing where I know that I'm Crest, I'd be like throwing the money at Cam. Just get all those. Just hey, go
I need
do.
to get all 74 of those teeth in one shot. Could you imagine like being the dentist of that? Like,
Dude.
oh,
Absolutely insane. Just imagine if he went in for a grill. They're
Paul
like,
Wall. Oh,
a friggin' riff-raff Paul Wall grill.
crazy.
Absolutely.
But could you imagine like submitting that insurance bill if you were a dentist? Like, it took me 4 hours to do cleaning. Like, what do you mean? You take 30 minutes. He has 78 teeth.
He does. Too many.
Yeah.
They have like the little thing where like zzz,
Yeah.
like polisher. They would just bring out the buffer that you do for a
car.
a car.
Or they're like, hey, like the little like tray they put in your mouth. They have like specially make a tray for the fluoride.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, they just crinkle a tinfoil pan
Oh,
just
it is.
around. Hey,
Is that a cookie sheet that you melted down?
Yeah.
That you're putting on teeth? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
yes, it is. It's exactly what we're
Yes.
doing. You fit me for a grill?
Quick.
Yeah, from a Chevy,
Quick steady.
from a Ford.
Quick steady, Newton. Why don't you run the ball on the foot two again?
Yeah, dude. When he went end over end, when he just got, I was
Look.
so thrilled.
Here's what happened in my head. One, I went from instant anger
Yes, me too.
to like, look, let Russ go forward on a 4th and 1. Which everybody's like, oh, it's stupid. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
But beyond that, when they got down to the 2, I'm like, this son of a bitch has been doing this all night long.
Yeah.
And then I saw LJ Collier
Yes.
just be a man.
Manned up.
A man. He was a man. And then I saw who was second to hit?
Leno Hill.
Leno.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw Jamal Adams and Bobby Wagner come in.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
over.
This guy's dead. And I was like, for a minute, I'm like, dental records will only show one person because there's 74 teeth.
Oh, they're gonna say 3. There's a family murdered here.
Whoa, yeah. Why are there so many teeth? But they're going to be like, oh, this is ridiculous. But I literally jumped in the living room here, up and down, like a Christmas morning.
Just, were you pumped?
Oh, I don't think I slept. I took horny goat weed.
Oh, okay. I know you're before or after.
Both. I took some horny goat weed before. Took some horny goat weed after, and I was just amped up.
Addie's done.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing right now.
So what were we talking about right before that? It was making me think of a story. Oh well. Gosh,
Dentist.
it was. I don't know. I don't know if it's a dentist or not. But all I know is that.
Hey, this is a weird. It
Yeah.
reminded me of dentist, but
Okay.
so. We've talked about like the botched vasectomy.
Girls, you listen.
Yeah. Well, have I have I told you about the aftermath of going to what happened and I have to go to the doctor now?
Oh, it's now current.
Now, current.
No, is that
Oh.
why? Is that why you're sitting on an ice pack?
Dude, all the time. So I didn't tell you about this. I think this is important for everybody to know. If you're a male and you're listening, just know who you go to for this procedure. So, I had it a few years ago,
Yes.
right? And I went and had the procedure done here in town. Not going to mention who did it, but just go to someone who does this all the time, not in town in Enumclaw. And I
think
had
it was
this.
a hog dog.
I had might have been hog dog with a chainsaw. That's probably would have been better off. We go have this thing done, and it's just a nightmare. Everything going on is a nightmare. So I end up it's been a few years, like 3 years now, right? And so anyway, I have all these complications. Things aren't right? Blah blah blah.
Couldn't get pregnant.
I hope not. But so I go after this procedure, and 2 years later, I'm having issues still. Still. So I go to
Swelling? What are we talking about here? What are the issues?
oh yeah, the kids here, so I can't say it, but all just issues that
if there's an issue,
I had it.
you had it.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
So all uncomfortable procedures, had to go get an ultrasound, which is awkward, right? And then I had to go to. They're like, hey, we need you to go see a urologist in Tacoma. We got there's some things going on that we need to check out. So I go, and there's I walk in, and there's a 30-year-old woman, 35-year-old woman, maybe 30,
Hobbling
35,
out.
who's hey, I'm your doctor, and I'm okay. So she's like, hey, your x-rays, your ultrasound, here's what's going on. Can you strip down and here's what I think we need to go do.
When you say, wait, how old was she?
35.
So she's your age.
My age. Woman, urologist. Right? And so I'm okay. So
wait,
she's
hold on. Hold on. Time out for a second. See, what I'm picturing 30, I mean, I could handle anything older than me. I could handle.
Yeah.
I'm talking 50, 60. That's fine. I can handle that. My age, even younger, I don't I think I would be more uncomfortable with my own age.
Well, here's yes. So here's the thing, right? For any man, you're there's a sense of of pride. You've got to show up, right? So I'm like trying to get up for the game, like, okay. But here's the deal. When you're in that situation,
Right. Oh.
there's no getting up for the game. Like, you're like terrified. You're scared. Like, you're like, what are they going to tell me? What are they going to do?
Time out. When you say getting up for the game.
Not like up, but like at least showing up. Like, you got to show, right?
You have to show?
You got to show. Like, imagine pulling like a Volkswagen Bug versus Suburban to like a car show.
Okay, so wait. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
Maybe not.
You have to show up for the appointment?
No. You're at the appointment.
Okay.
And then they're like,
can you get...
Strip down.
Okay, and then is that showing up?
You got to show up.
So wait.
Point.
So stripping down is showing up?
No. You strip down and then you got to show up.
Okay, so wait. So now when you say showing up, are you meaning standing at attention?
Not full attention, but like...
Half staff? Half mass?
No, like you're ghosting. Like a quarter, maybe? Like... that point where you're like...
Oh, my freaking hands have just melted.
Look, that point where you're like...
So much.
It's solid. You're like, hey, I'm proud of what's going on right now.
Yes.
Right? Like, it's like a 90-degree day. And you're like, oh, this looks good.
90-degree day.
Yeah, versus like a 33.
Are we talking
day.
about... Wait. Then a what?
A 33-degree day. Like, if you go up in the mountain skiing and you're like...
Okay.
It's cold.
I thought you were going degrees as angles.
No.
So now we're all over the...
Look. You know how you look on like a 90-degree Fahrenheit day?
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Things
And
expand
then
a little bit.
How you look on like a 32-degree Fahrenheit day.
Yes. So you got to be
you
like...
want to be at the 90-degree Fahrenheit day when you're presenting to anybody.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Correct?
I'm following.
All
okay.
right. So...
Man, sorry about that rabbit hole.
Yeah, that
there,
was
man.
crazy.
I was just...
Anywho's.
Did you show up?
I was not, because I was terrified.
Was it a Mike Evans boomer bust night?
It was a bus night. Like, I was in 0-degree temperatures. So like I'm
It was a Mike Evans.
Oh, it was so bad.
Mike Evans
so like
bus night.
So well, it wasn't bad until the doctor was like, "Hey, here's what's going on. Like, here's what I think we need to do. We need to give you like a cord block." I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And she's like, "Well, there's this cord that goes from your left testicle up to your stomach, and we need to block everything there. So we're gonna like shoot you full. We're gonna like tug basically on your left testicle until we feel the cord move in your stomach, and we're gonna jam your abdomen with a needle."
At what point do we kick the kids out?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm saying proper terms. So
they'll never get older.
These
and
are
remember
things
these.
they need to know.
Yeah.
So, like, we're going to find this cord, and then we're going to shoot you full of steroids and painkiller.
Wow.
And so, at that point, that's when I was like, look, this doesn't seem fun at all. Like, I'm not really, into this, but it has to happen. So, like, then you strip down, and that's what you're looking forward to.
Stripping down and what?
And like terrified.
But
yeah.
But is there a point where you're like what's the light at the end of the tunnel during that whole
There's the light is hopefully it works. Like, hopefully whatever they're doing to me helps whatever pain and whatever I got going on. But yeah.
And so is it good?
I've been good since.
And that was how long ago?
That was a few months ago.
So the shower bench is comfortable?
Oh, shower bench is magical.
Magical.
Yeah.
Not much. Magical. Cider. So dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. All right, so I'm glad. Well, that was our I think every episode we have to check in.
Yeah, check in.
And we checked in. Now we're checking out.
See how things are going.
Good job.
Good, doing well.
After
that,
we were watching Do you ever watch? Like, I know that you've deleted all your stuff, right? You're off of Facebook. You're off of Instagram.
I never had one of those.
Twitter. Still on Twitter.
Still got the SL tweet.
Do you ever jump on YouTube still?
Yeah.
With YouTube, do you ever like? My wife and I were watching. Like, I'm into riffraff right now, and I don't know why.
You've been all over that lately.
You ever hate You ever hate something so much that you eventually like, I just don't like it, and then you're like, you know what? I kind of like that, just because I hate it so much. And like you acquire a taste to something that you just don't like.
That's like half of our friend group. I don't like a lot of them.
It's what?
But
Did I spill?
I've dealt with them for so long.
Oh, sorry.
That now it's just what it is.
Well,
Did you spill on the blanket?
It is like lava.
Did you spill on the blanket?
I don't think so.
You're gonna spill on the blanket.
Are you sure you're okay? How many cocos have you had?
Yeah.
A lot of cocoa, Eddie. A lot of cocoa.
Okay, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay, so anyways. So riffraff. So then I go down this like riffraff has got a lot of different things going on. If you've ever like kind of went down that riffraff rabbit hole,
You're gonna spill that coffee again.
Simon Rex.
Oh yeah.
Remember Simon Rex?
Yep.
They were in Three Loco with Andy Milonakis. So it's those three created a band: Andy Milonakis, Simon Rex, and Riff Raff. Spring Breakers. James Franco. He created his character around Riff Raff, was his inspiration with the cornrows and the teeth and all this and the tattoos and all that. James Franco then appeared in one of Riff Raff's.
Riff Raff.
You know who he is?
I think so.
So he also does songs with Action Bronson and stuff like that. But the crazy of that entire conversation there is tell my wife about it, and she's like, I want to watch another one of his videos. I want to watch. Okay, we're watching another one. I'm like telling her about James Franco, and she's like, who? I'm like, James Franco.
Wait.
She's like, who? I'm like, you don't know who James Franco is?
Who plays in a Seth Rogen movie that makes me laugh at the end of the world movie.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But
What's that called?
This is the end.
Yeah, hilarious.
But you've seen Pineapple or
Express.
Yes, Pineapple Express.
We had fish tacos.
Okay, he's been in that. He's been in all the Spider-Mans.
That's what you're listening to.
This
is what you're listening to right now.
It is. It's so bad. I can't stop. It's so bad I can't stop. It's so bad. I'm proud of it.
No, I mean, this is really bad.
It is. It's like something that you would make. It's like something that you would make music wise.
No, it sounds like a mistake.
Yeah. And she's like,
oh, whoa.
That's
really loud.
Loud on this. You don't know that. It's fine. It's no.
That is terrible.
You know what? Wait, Addy, what you did right there,
Simon Rex.
Addy, what you did with that cup was 10 times better than anything Riff Raff has ever made, though. Just so
100%. So you're talking Simon Rex, just Simon Rex.
These are the prophets.
Yeah.
These are the chosen few.
The 80s.
Selected youth. These are the ones that shine upon thine meridian with the fourth.
You're talking Simon.
We watched this one last night.
Dirt Nasty.
Yeah, Dirt Nasty. This is so good. That sounds almost like a. He actually raps like a decent underground rapper, and they're like, "Wait, stop! What are you doing? Stop!" Yeah, I watched this the other day. The '80s song.
Dude.
Nothing, man. I've been doing good. Quit smoking weed. I've been doing some yoga, little Pilates. Just
Really, this is what you listen to these days.
touch with mind, spirit, and body.
How do you even get here?
You don't. You just because you algorithms, the social dilemma. I have no clue. I don't know how I got in. I don't know how Riff Raff came across. Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, how do you get here?
Man. So bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
I know. I do. I like that song. I really do.
You ever heard Nito from
Dude,
Three
I
Local?
don't want to know
Nito.
anymore. I don't want to know anymore. Dude, you would be like freaked out at my choice in music these days. Look, I'm an international DJ.
Who are you listening to?
I'm an international DJ, and the other morning, I was slightly embarrassed because on the way to work, I was listening to some like my like music that I listened to on the way to, like on my title, like on my way to work, and I had put it on like pause or whatever, and I shit you not, like I'm at the point in my life where I like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay.
Like I honestly don't mind him now, and so I was listening to Hootie and the Blowfish on the way into work, and someone called me, and I accidentally hit my unmute button.
Oh no!
And Hootie and Blowfish came on, and I'm like, "Look, here's the deal. That's amazing. And don't even say a word.
Really?
Because I'm at the Hootie and Blowfish stage of my life.
I'm at the riffraff part of my life.
See, we're like, here's where I'm at. Like, this is my
Tiptoeing in my Jordans.
Yeah, this is like my playlist at work. Like.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm at this point in my life, right? Like I'll give you a little of my playlist right now. Ready? It goes from that to like a little.
Wow, you're just mellowed out,
dude.
What did they cut out of you?
I know, right? Like this is where I'm at. In my life is like I just like here's
that lady reached up there and she just snapped any manhood out and just like
took it out, and then
right.
like I get this. This is my playlist. I'm playing my playlist.
Oh
right now.
my gosh!
Yeah, this is what I was the way to work,
dude.
Like,
are
it's
you
brutal? Like
you're gonna walk around with those pink hats on and freaking
here's
at the next
one right
whip.
Here.
Oh no,
dude! I'm telling you. I'm getting that age, man. I'm getting that age.
Dude, no,
it's
it is
brutal.
something. It is something
Brutal.
else.
Here you go.
We are on two weird spectrums.
We are.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
I'm telling you. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at.
What's now wrong with him, or
Yeah.
what's not wrong? This is bad.
Hey, there she goes.
There she
I mean, it's where I'm at in my life. Oh, right here. Literally, my playlist.
Is this Jars of Clay? Like,
Hey,
what are we at right now?
You and me, we come from different worlds. Please tell me you know this song.
Jack Johnson. I have no clue.
Don't even. How dare you?
Winona Ryder. Oh gosh, this is Hootie.
I had this. This is what I
Oh, my
unpaused the other
gosh.
day. This is a great song.
No, absolutely not.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
Dude, that's my playlist on the way to work now.
No, absolutely.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I like my rap. Like, I'll get into...
Riff Raff.
I don't listen to riff rap. I listen to, like, good rap.
Nito. Okay, so we got to... Okay, let me ask you this then.
Okay.
Okay? I did this with Joey when I do this with you.
Who?
Joey.
Who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joey. So, smells when you were a kid.
Okay.
Top smells when you were a kid. Like the smells where it was like magic marker or like permanent marker.
I feel like I remember all, like, the magic marker smells.
Like
but
the ones that you pop off. They pop
Yeah.
off the top. Do you guys at this age? It's like Mr. Sketch.
Yeah.
Do you have the smelly where you pop off like the green and it smells like mint or whatever?
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
say, like, the
That
number
was like
one...
the highlight.
All right.
Crayons.
There was a number one, like, smell that I remember from being a kid, and this is going to sound weird, but my aunt used to work at Pier 1 Imports.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Pier 1, and I remember
I'm starting to see the Hootie and the Blowfish come back
Right, there you
back
go.
into sight now.
They had, like, a weird, I know, like, beads, like...
Yeah, okay.
I know, like, the liquid beads used to smell. I know
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I popped one on accident, and it got all over me, and it was so strong that I puked.
It was like the bath beads.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
puked because it was so strong, and that's all that I can...
Think of?
Like, the number one smell for my life is me puking repeatedly
Ew.
gonna smell that damn beef.
Ew.
brutal.
Okay, so let's go back to the smells. Okay. Gasoline.
I don't like it. Gives me a headache.
Gasoline.
My kids love it.
Yeah, okay. We got some huffers.
Yep.
What about turpentine?
Yeah, I don't know
Okay,
what that
no.
is.
Rubber cement.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Either.
Permanent marker. The permanent marker.
Like a Sharpie.
Yeah, the Sharpie. Okay. What about spaghetti? You want a good spaghetti.
Now let's vomit on my sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
French bread. Okay. All right. Smelling brownies. Chocolate chip cookies. Okay. Turkey. I got turkey from Thanksgiving
smells
turkey.
so good.
It does.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving does smell delicious.
I think my favorite smell got to be Christmas.
pine, like
That Christmas tree smell. Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Did
I
you guys do
enjoy
the
that.
live stuff? Like you'd go and cut it down, or was
No, we don't. I used to when I was a kid, but we do the artificial.
But
tree.
did you when the kids were younger? Well, we're gonna go cut it. You never did the let's go to the Christmas tree farm. You got to do it now.
We went. I guess we had a live tree a couple times, but it's been pretty much. We never cut it. We went to the farm. And they cut it for you. They net it up.
What are you? Just this like you are Hootie in the Blowfish. Now you're.
I am. What's the Griswold's neighbor? That's who I am. What was the name?
Todd.
Todd. I'm Todd. I'm Todd from the Griswolds. At this point in my life,
But you love the pine. The pine
I love
smell.
the smell of the pine.
What do you? So if it's a fake tree, how do you buy the
Katie
candles?
gets candles. Katie gets candles. It smells like pine.
Do you get this? Do you get the spray too?
No, just the candles. It's amazing.
Pumpkins. You're basic, but yes,
Basic.
very basic.
Uggs and pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Soccer in the rain.
Yep, pumpkin spice.
It's the best part of soccer.
Soccer in the rain, when you're watching it, is the worst part of soccer.
Agreed.
Because you're watching soccer and it's in the rain. It's like the two worst things.
What's wrong with soccer?
Soccer's fun to play.
What's the score going to be? 2-2.
2-2.
Yep, every time.
Oh, my daughter did really well. Yeah, what'd she do? She was the highest scorer. How many goals did she score?
Whoa.
1.
Yeah.
Our team won 1-0.
Here's the interesting thing. So I was having this debate with a guy at work who loves soccer.
Does he love Hootie and the Blowfish? You know what you're going to like next?
I like soccer next. Anywho, so I was like, look, man, I can't handle a 1-1 game. And he's like, but can you handle a 7-7 game? And I'm like, well, yeah. He goes, that's 1-1.
So then he blew your mind?
I was like, you son of a bitch, just ruin football for me. Because 14-14 is 2-2.
That's
Like,
a good point.
I was like, I hate you so much for what you just did. I don't like you. So he's like, a 21-21 game is 3-3. I'm like, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. How dare you?
Why would you ever ruin football for me?
Why would you do that?
That's a good point.
Yeah. He's like, look, a 7-7 game, a 7-3 game, it's 1-0. And I'm like, I just stop it.
Just please stop.
Yeah. How dare you? I don't know.
But they don't have fantasy soccer.
Well, it would be impossible.
Would you like football without the fantasy part?
What do you mean? I like football anyway.
But would you? I mean, I would. Me too. Prior to fantasy football, I would watch the Seahawks. I would do all that, but I wouldn't watch every game.
Right?
I'd
Yeah, no.
catch
Like would I
Monday
pay
night.
$11 for my YouTube TV, like NFL Red Zone Pass? Probably
not. Nope.
Yeah, probably not.
How is YouTube? Whoa! How is you?
Dude, they charge you $11 for 3 months for.
That's good.
It's so good.
I almost I couldn't find it on Comcast, and I almost canceled Comcast, but then I found it.
You can literally get YouTube TV, and you get the Red Zone for $11 for 3 months.
That's amazing.
So good, so good,
It's amazing.
so good.
Hey,
let's talk about.
Let's do it.
I want to talk for a minute about something near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
This is going to be deep.
Riff Raff. Hootie and the Blowfish.
No, not riff raff. I invited somebody over to podcast with us tonight,
Ooh.
and they said,
Sorry, bro.
not tonight.
Couldn't do it. Thanks for the invite, though.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. I want that person to know, deep down,
That hurt?
hurt a little bit. A little bit.
What you guys don't understand about Mike is that he's a very sensitive guy. He gives you 30 seconds of like warning that he's going to invite you to something immediately.
Ridiculous.
Mike was driving to Sunland at one point. He goes, "Hey, do you and Jamie want to come join us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to." You're almost there. I have to work tomorrow.
That's not true at all. It's very exaggerated, but let's be serious right now. I give 110%
With everything.
to everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody, everything.
You know what? You did your best.
I did my best. Here's the deal. Mike, I need a DJ in like an hour. I'm there.
I'm there.
Mike, I need you DJ next week. I'm there.
Right.
Mike, hey, I need you to just come show up to something. I'm there.
Already there.
Rare. I don't show up.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Hey, I really need you to do this.
Podcast.
I need you to give me $400. Okay.
I need you to give me $400.
Okay. I'm there. Like, I'm there for people. So here's the thing. I expect a little bit of reciprocation.
Right.
Where it's like, hey, I'm willing to give you whatever I can.
Right.
I'll wreck my weekend.
Right.
I'm tired after work, but I'll come if you need someone on a weeknight. I'm there.
Right.
Like, hey, a little bit of something back. Hey, you know what? You drop bangers for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours.
Addy, do you understand that every time you do that, it's
Every
like hitting a freaking Congo
it sounds
drum?
like a
just
drum in our
boom,
headphones.
smash it into us.
Look, I'll put my life on the line.
You have.
I have. To go just throw down
Bangers.
enjoyment.
Non-stop enjoyment.
Non-stop enjoyment.
Next time someone has a birthday, guess what? Mike's showing up. He'll still show up,
Look, I'm booked out.
but it'll be Hootie and the Blowfish
Yeah.
24/7.
I'm booked out till 2021. I am. I do have an appointment in 2021.
Wait, are we back to the appointment back in the
DJ. I'm
Oh,
DJ,
okay.
Yeah. And you know what? If you need me between now and then, I'll find some time.
You'll find some time. You'll find some time. You just get all the Hootie the
I'll play some
Blowfish.
Hootie and Blowfish. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, hey. I do have this question too. It's funny because I get weird with sounds when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Do you hear like if the type of melody? Can you tell like in your mind? This reminds me of a night, or this reminds me of a day.
Oh, I think that's the great thing about music, dude. Like that's the most like the best thing about music. When you hear a melody, you hear a beat, you hear even like a key of a song, you can relate it to something you've done in your life.
Right.
Like that's the great part about music. That's like music is something that can bring any group, any age group, any different beliefs together.
Right.
Because you play a song and it takes people back to a time in their life.
Yes.
And
like,
so like
Hootie.
Hootie, great. But on the way to work, I heard Jimmy Eat World came on. And I love Jimmy Eat World. And it took me back to some of the great times I had in high school of
Eating by yourself?
No. Of going on these road trips to California or the people you just hang out with.
Yeah.
It honestly, Incubus, all that brings me back to a time where it's in high school or with friends or
right. Right.
That's the great thing about music, man.
It does. It brings you back. Now, for me, I'm talking about you listen to it, you think of night, you think of day, and I agree with that. But back to the hotel.
If you play In Too Deep, if you play
I
In
think
Too
of
Deep
at nighttime.
Anybody at any bar with anybody who's over 35 years old, you're going to get a reaction. Because it takes them back to the day when they were in high school.
if you play at any time, anybody, any bar, you play My Dick, you're gonna get a reaction
Instant
as well.
reactions.
If you play it over and over, you're gonna get a reaction from a bartender.
Multiple reactions. Yeah. But I think that's the great thing about music, man. Like you play In Too Deep, you play Genuine, you play like all these songs that people are used to. It elicits a reaction. Right?
It does. But what I'm saying is though, but when it comes to melody, do you hear the time of day? Not what brings you back to when you were a kid, not what brings you back when you're a teenager, but like I said, back to the hotel. I picture night. Picture it's a night song. You play that at night. You don't play that during the day. You play it at night. You don't get that. Okay. I was just curious.
I get like times in my life where like that song had like a major impact.
So then, if you could sum up in 5 songs, let's say that they were going to play a bunch of pictures of you as a kid, growing, getting older, and this and that.
My funeral, I'd die.
Well, see, did it my way. I get that. I think
no. Like my 5 songs.
But your 5 songs.
Yeah, I could play 5 songs.
What are your 5 songs that you're going to DJ for yourself at your own funeral?
Oh, that's tough.
Any air horn.
3 of the 5. Straight air horn. Straight air horn.
Just one song.
Just
of air horn.
4 minutes of air horn.
No,
yeah.
I think for me,
you have the 5 songs in your head right now.
No, I'm gonna kick them out right now though. Not all of them, but I mean, it's got to be Kid Cudi is gonna have one,
okay.
and it's gonna
Day
be
and Night.
No, it's gonna be Soundtrack to My Life.
Okay.
I think another song. I think from my childhood, like where they play a bunch of pictures of my kids, or me being a kid, it's gonna be Tim Noah. Zoom, zoom, zoom all across the room. Tim Noah. That's who I'm going to be. That's who I'm going to have.
Ridiculous.
That's dead serious.
Are you serious right now? Tim Noah.
Tim Noah as a kid, like when my 2, 3, 4, 5, like those ages. Tim Noah.
Okay.
Then I think it's gonna move into. Ooh, you played something?
No.
Are those seagulls?
Yeah, we got seagulls right now.
Do you really?
Yeah. No, I have no idea where that's coming from.
Are
there seagulls? What the hell is that?
What is it?
I don't know. I gotta pee real quick though.
What? We're almost done.
I gotta pause it. I gotta pee.
All right, we can pee. Right. I'll just edit this.
Keep telling my Tim Noah.
Zoom, zoom. Oh, that's what I think. At some point, it'll be Shake Your Rump. All I want to do is a Mizzou. So it'll actually that's a good transition. Because it's going to be zoom, zoom, zoom all across the room. and then it's going to go, all I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Here. Okay. Oh, ouch. That sounded bad.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Felt great.
Soundtrack to My Life, Zoom, Zoom, all across the room by Tim Noah.
Tim Noah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we're getting into my early teens. I think we'll be doing some sort of, I'm thinking... Like I'm avoiding New Kids. Nope.
You got to play New Kids.
New Kids is in. Yep. Hanging Tough. We're going to hang it. Nope.
Yes.
I'm growing older, step by step.
Ooh.
Nope. Back to Hanging Tough. We're doing Hanging Tough. Back to Hanging Tough. So I got Zoom Zoom, Hanging Tough. Then I'm gonna ease into, and I'm not joking on this. My senior, well, before I go into my senior year, because my senior year is gonna be. Girl, I get so excited.
Oh.
You like how high.
What is that? Is that
Feel a little poke coming through on you.
Oh, what is that song? Oh, it's killing me now.
That's gonna be my.
What is that song?
I need one in between. I think I'm gonna switch it up.
In Between is the name of the.
No, In Too Deep.
No, it wasn't In Too Deep. It was shit. What's the name of that?
It's not Genuine, which would be a great. But I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be my birth song. Is gonna be Pony.
What is that, dude? That's gonna kill you. I forgot the other song though.
It's Poke. It's Poke. Poke on You.
It's not so.
It's called Poke on You. It's got to be called Poke on You.
Oh, what is the name of that song?
feel a little poke coming through on you.
We gotta have somebody on call who knows that song.
If someone's right now listening, screaming
Oh,
into their.
so mad right now.
How do you not know?
You know the stupid. Who is it?
Poke on
Oh,
you?
it's too close.
Too close. Yeah.
Too
And who
close.
sang it? Who sang it?
Next.
Next.
Yep.
Next. Great TV show, by the way.
Oh, so good.
So.
I wonder if she could tell I'm hard right now.
It's so good.
Dude, this was
Look,
Cube 93, Eric Powers of the People.
Yeah.
We're doing a Cube 93 dance right now.
Absolutely. So good. So good.
There are a few girls that I know that I know
Who hate the song now because of you.
maybe felt a little poke when we were dancing to this thing.
So good. Okay. I like it. Good selection.
Glad the kids are here for this.
Yeah. Good selection.
Okay, but before that, I'm gonna go my junior. So we're gonna go jump around.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go
You got
right.
Tim Noah to jump around.
Doing my pony first.
Okay.
My pony, and that's gonna see that's how my parents met. You'll see them as their
Oh, right.
and then they'll
That's
get
weird.
married, and then it gets
It's really weird.
No, that's okay. And then Tim Noah, hanging tough, jump around, feel a little poke coming through.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that,
You got one more.
then
you
it's going to
said
be
5.
soundtrack to my life. We're going to fast forward into
Oh, really?
with Kid Cudi.
That's tough. That's a
It's a lineup.
weird. That's a weird 5. It's a very strange 5.
Yours is.
I love Too Close.
Let's see, Hootie and the Blowfish.
It's Mickey Avalon. Mickey Avalon, followed by Mickey Avalon.
Dude, actually, you know what?
With the last part
I'm
of Mickey
taking.
Avalon.
You know what I'm doing? I'm taking away. Forget the Riot It song. Forget it. That was
Yeah.
a joke. Pony. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go soundtrack to my life, and everyone's gonna think, "Wow, this is okay." And then it's gonna be my dick, and I might play it 3 times in a row.
There you go. Yeah, on repeat. On repeat. Oh man, no, dude. 5 songs to describe life is tough.
It is. It is.
I mean, that's God. I'm trying to think. Like when I was young, when I was like 7 or 8, Cypress Hill, Jump Around. Like I remember, I went to a Cypress Hill Pearl Jam concert when I was like 7 or 8. So I'd have to throw like,
hey, everyone has something making noise, take it inside.
yeah.
It's
Like-
picking us up.
I would say like I would probably go like my first song would be like Jump Around by Cypress Hill. That'd be the first thing you see. Like,
What's the Jump Around by Cypress Hill?
When I was young, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, like Addie's age, I went to a concert in Seattle called Drop in the Park, and it was Cypress Hill and Pearl Jam. And it's a free concert.
Okay,
And I remember
pretty
it.
crazy. That's a
And I
pretty
remember
sweet
it.
lineup.
Like, yeah, like I remember that if I think back to like that age, that's all I remember.
Mhm.
So I would say like Cypress Hill, Jump Around.
What's Jump Around Cypress Hill?
Get up, get down.
No, that's not Cypress Hill.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
House of Pain to Jump Around.
No. Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
No.
I'm the cream of the crop. I rise to
No,
the top.
not that one. Not that one. Not that one. You're right. It was this one.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Oh. Insane in the Membrane.
Yeah, which I also
Insane
think
in
they
the
say
brain.
Jump Around, right?
It'd be sweet if you could mix these two together.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
But I remember this song, like, as a kid. And then, obviously, like, they were a little bit different when I got older, but, like, that would be the first song, like 7 years old. Like, I don't happen as a kid, I don't care. Beyond that. And then my teenage years would probably flip to, like, shoot, man. I mean, So let's go from that. Like
Shoop?
7.
You say
Shoop.
shoop.
Shoop was so good.
Shoop
was so good. Yeah.
I'd probably go
So I'd go from like
Insane in the Membrane to Shoop
to Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper.
No.
Tell
So
Hootie
I
and
would
the
say
Blowfish.
like if you were to play like my teenage years, it'd probably be
MXPX.
Oh, it would be like
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, I
He's
feel
a
like
skater boy.
I feel
See
like
you later, boy.
no, I feel like this is the song to my to like my junior high school years was this one. You know this song?
Wait.
Junior high, like high school, like big timers, like. But this is a song that like stands out to me.
Is it Big Timers? It sounds like
Petey Pablo.
I don't know this guy.
You don't know Petey Pablo?
No,
You do.
I don't.
You have to know this song.
No. I thought
You never heard the song.
I thought that was Mystical for a second. I've never heard the song.
Oh my! You're so full of it.
I'm dead serious.
This is my junior high.
Is this
probably.
not Riff Raff?
It's not Riff Raff.
Okay.
Junior high, and then you get to high school where you get to like you get back into. Someone will like this one, but like I would say you got like Mystical, Juvenile.
Dude, Mystical,
Right?
the Blade soundtrack was something else. I love the Blade
But then you
soundtrack.
got high school. Like, right?
No, I
You
wasn't.
know- what?
See, I was a couple years older than you, so I probably didn't even catch this
Junior
one.
high caught like the Genuine, like the. That's where we got the Genuine and all that, like junior high.
Okay,
So this is my like.
what is
getting
this,
it-
Chameleon Air? Who is that?
Oh, just big timers.
Oh, okay.
So that's like that's high school.
I rock.
I mean,
Ice.
these are like these are like thing. And now nowadays, like my drive to work.
You know what we should do?
My drive to work is
Mike and I are gonna make an out for Mike on the mic. We're gonna make
Now
Oh, gosh.
this is my drive to work now.
Kiss Me. No, it's not.
No.
Mike and I are gonna make a 1998
Oh,
themed
so good.
album cover of like a Big Timers,
We come from different
where it's gonna be
worlds.
him and I.
You like to laugh at me when I look at
We're gonna have
others.
like swirls of like red smoke in the background.
Why?
It's gonna be him in a t-shirt and shorts. I want to be a t-shirt and shorts. You only see like our knees
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have flames kind of around us. We're gonna have a tank in front of us.
How can we do that? Like you're like a
everything's-
Master P tank?
Yeah, everything photoshopped.
love it.
I'm talking about all the stuff that was like photoshopped. We're gonna have like dollars just in front of it, photoshopped in
$1
front of it.
Not $1 bills.
Pennies. We're gonna have just a bunch of
Yeah.
pennies,
Gotta do it.
and then it's gonna be like the album cover. It's gonna be Mike on the mic.
Yeah.
I only want to be with you.
Oh. Tell me this isn't a great song.
It isn't a great song.
It's so good. On repeat.
My goodness.
Yeah.
What has can I ask, has this piqued Katie's interest at all, or is this
No, I don't know.
Has this turned the dial up
I
or
don't even,
down?
I don't even care. Me.
Okay. Are you playing this music? Are you blaring it?
Oh, so loud.
Are you rolling down the windows?
Oh, 100%. Today I was thinking I need to go to Car Toys and get a new stereo installed so everybody can hear this.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I only want to be.
Oh, so good.
Oh man, we're gonna have
Yeah.
royalties. Just people just
Do
suing
we
us
have to
right
pay
now.
them?
I don't know.
They pay more than like 10 seconds?
We're playing a whole song right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. Shut that off. Not again.
No, it's not. It's so good. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, there's a lot going on.
Well, everyone that has stuck around for that, Thank you very much for listening to another episode of Mike on the Mic.
I don't know what happened right there.
What are you ending your? What's your last song as the pictures start to fade away?
Is I'm going down into the ground?
Yes.
That's my way. That's Sinatra.
That's Sinatra. So
Sinatra.
that's the last song, final
That's it.
song.
It's over for me.
And who's the main lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish?
Darius Rucker.
Are you into his country album?
I would love to have a Darius Rucker Sinatra like singing it.
Darius Rucker?
Yeah.
And he's
It's
just
doing my way.
he's still alive.
I'm going down to the ground.
And he's standing there
Just singing
and
it.
he's singing my
Just
way.
singing it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Or Riff Raff. Or Riff Raff doing a little Sinatra.
Tipping the toilet. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Please delete half of this out of your mind.
3/4. This should not even. Can you just? Should not.
I'll be editing so much out of this.
All of it.
It's hilarious. There's definitely some hilarious
ridiculous.
points. Thanks so much for guys. If you ever see Mike and you want to be a part of his club, just if you see us in the Lee, throw on Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh.
We'll know immediately that you're a listener. Don't even come up to us. Just play it, and we'll
then
know.
just say, "Put my drink on that guy's tab," and
he'll probably
done.
He'll buy it.
No questions asked.
If you play Hootie and the Blowfish at any establishment that Mike is at,
yep,
he's buying your drink
right now. This is evidence of that.
Okay,
you can play this recording in court, and I will say they are 100% right. I will buy whatever drink they want.
Follow you around wherever you go and just play, and you'd be okay with it.
I would be fine. Whatever that cost me, it's worth it. Worth it.
Thanks for listening, everyone.